You really only need one thing to turn a thick steak into a juicy dinner. Butter, and lots of it. Butter to cook with and butter to sauce with. In fact, here's everything you need to craft a horseradish butter, perfect for melting over the top of a just cooked steak. This is very easy. Basically, all you do is take any flavors that you enjoy with steak, mix them into soft butter, form a log, chill the works, and slice discs to place on top of steaks. Today I'm using horseradish, green relish, Worcestershire, and fresh thyme, but you really can use any flavors you like here. You can use any fresh herb, you can use any mustard, you can add things like onions, chives, or green onions. You can add garlic or hot sauce. Basically, whatever you like with a steak will go well in this butter. Start with a bunch of freshly minced thyme, 2 tablespoons of sharp horseradish, lots of contrasting flavor here, 1 tablespoon of standard green pickle relish for sharpness and color, and a tablespoon or so of Worcestershire sauce, lots of savory flavor here. Then just mix everything together. The key here, of course, is the soft butter. You can't mix this easily with cold butter, so take the time to just bring it up to room temperature first. And the easiest way to serve this is to form it into a log in a plastic bag. This is the sort of thing you can easily make in advance. It's good for weeks in the refrigerator or the freezer. And it does need to chill a bit so it'll firm up and you can cut slices. Time for the main event. Start with your pan, because one of the secrets to a great steak is even heat. And that's what a cast iron skillet is all about. All this metal does a great job holding on to heat and radiating it back evenly. And whether you're cooking with gas or electric, the pan works best over medium-high heat. Take a look. There's low, there's high, licking the bottom of the pan with flames. But your best bet is right there in the middle when the flames are just touching the bottom of the pan, even heat. Cooking a thick steak like this is all about balancing the exterior with the interior, searing the outside crust without overcooking the center, and season the meat at the last second so the salt doesn't have a chance to draw too much moisture out of it. Butter adds a ton of flavor as you cook with it, but it burns very easily, so the best way to actually cook with butter is to start with oil. Then add butter once you get going. There's a common misconception that we sear meat to seal in juices, but it's just not the case. In fact, when you sear meat, you encourage the juices to come out of the meat, and that's okay because those juices then caramelize and add to the crust. We sear meat to build flavor. That's it. And now that the oil's in the pan and the steak has started to sear, now you can start to add butter. Searing the steak is done with high heat, but finishing the steak is best done with low heat. And the best way to slow the heat down is to start moving the steak. Flip it over a bit. Try searing the sides. Just keep the steak moving so the heat slows down. Take advantage of all this brown butter in the pan and keep the surface moist. It's a great way to add flavor. With practice, you'll know when the steak is done, but whether you've mastered it or not, you can always do what we all did the first day on the job. Just have a peek. You might lose a little bit of juice this way, but that's okay. At least you know you're getting the steak you want. And no matter what, it's going to taste awesome under even more butter. delicious, but no surprise. I mean, I've only cooked steak this way about 1,000,000 times before, and it always tastes good. Horseradish, butter, thyme melting over top. It doesn't get any better than this.